I'm Sam Blue. I'm 13 years old. My address is 4752 Peakview Street, and I lived here since 2000, and I am 13. And this is my story. Well, it all began at Littleton Adventist Hospital at 3:10 p.m. on a Wednesday, July 19th, 2000. That's when I was born. And then as I grew up, I was a toddler, and then I grew up, and now I'm 13 years old. So far, as I've grown up, first time I was born, I met my mom, which is, my mom's name is Lynette, and first time I met her, when I was born, I can't remember what her age was, but I remember the first time she smiled at me and said, welcome to life. And then I met my dad, I think 2 hours later, all excited to see me. And then my big brother Levi, who is now 16 years old, which was, I think, 3 at the time, came in and held me for the first time. And ever since, we've always hung out with each other. And so, yeah. And ever since, I've always learned how to do homeschool and everything. Well, my dad is a recording engineer. My grandfather is an engineer. My other grandfather used to be in the Army, but is now retired. Server. And I've had another grandpa that was also, I think, in the Army or something. And I've had so far 3 grandmothers. And yeah. And now I'm still here. And I'm doing very well in my school teaching. I am, 13 years old. And, well, I think that's all you'd like to know. Oh yeah, I have 2 other siblings. Well, I have 3 siblings. I have my big brother, Levi, which is 16, which I already told you about. I have my 2 little sisters. One, my big little sister, which is named Annie. She's 10 years old. Well, 10 and a half so far. And my youngest sister is named Elizabeth, or as I like to call her, Jo sometimes. She is 6 and a half, and they are both doing very good in school. My brother, I'm not so sure, but I believe that he can do anything that he imagines. And as I've grown up, what I've always dreamed of doing is being a game designer, because I'm the one that's always on the technology at my school. So I figured out, since I'm always on video games, I could just be a video game designer and not have to go through all the struggle being a veterinarian or something I wouldn't want to do, like a mechanic. I thought of doing, but now I've decided to be a video game designer and design game consoles for kids. And yeah. Oh, one more thing. I have 2 dogs. Used to have 2 cats, but one died. I thought she might have gotten picked up by an owl or a hawk or anything big out there. Or even another cat, which I believe. And as the days went, we couldn't find her, but then we did. Well, no, we didn't do that, but soon eventually my other cat, Zorro, well, the cat that got picked up, as we believe, her name is Patches. My mom found her on the side of the road. She was lifted out of a car and thrown into a ditch. My mom thought she was a black jacket. So then we took her in for about 1.5 years. Or I think it was just 1 year, and then all of a sudden we couldn't find her after a few times calling her back to eat. And then, so yeah, I have 2 dogs. Both are very nice sometimes. My white football is named Down. She's a big girl now. And I have another dog named Mooka. Named her Mooka because when we got her, I think my mom was drinking hot cocoa, so then we called her Mooka. So that is my life story, and hope you enjoyed it. See you next year.